Welcome to the Man of Recaps. This is Wednesday, Season 1. You know the Addams family, who invented the vibe of fun spooky back in the 1960s and have been a pop culture staple ever since. They're back with a new hit show featuring their daughter, the original goth girl, Wednesday Addams. Wednesday has just been kicked out of school for putting piranhas in the swimming pool, so her parents sent her to the Nevermore Academy, a dark and gloomy school for outcasts, which are vampires, werewolves, and stuff. You'd think Wednesday would love it here, but she's resolved not to, but she finds herself in a mystery as someone's trying to kill her. Turns out one of her classmates is trying to stop her from fulfilling the prophecy that she'll destroy the school. But Wednesday is saved by a monster who looks like a buff Gollum from Lord of the Rings. So Wednesday realizes maybe Nevermore is pretty cool after all. Wednesday's roommate is Enid, a bubbly friendly type, so at first these two don't get along. It's a wicked situation. Wednesday's not interested in making friends. She prefers being alone. Her hobbies are writing her mystery novel on her old-fashioned typewriter and playing midnight gloomy cello solos. The only friend Wednesday wants is the sentient severed hand. Yes, it's Thing. Thing is kind of the Addams family pet, but he's got a fully adult human intellect. He gives Wednesday a helping hand in everything she does. But eventually she and Enid bond. Her backstory is she's a werewolf, but she hasn't wolfed out yet. And she convinces Wednesday to at least make a few friends.
Want to take a stab at being social? I do like stabbing.
Wednesday joins the beekeeping club and befriends the dorky bee kid Eugene. And she joins the fencing club where she becomes rivals with the school's queen bee, Bianca. She's a siren, like a mermaid, who can charm you with her voice. She also meets some cute boys. The moody artist is Xavier Thorpe, who can bring his drawings to life. But her main crush is Tyler, the normie kid who works at the coffee shop in town. He's not an outcast, so he's a little bit freaked out, but he's mostly totally down with Wednesday's spoopy weirdness. Tyler's dad is the sheriff, and like most of the normies, he doesn't trust those weirdos at Nevermore, especially because that mysterious monster has been on a killing spree. Principal Weems tries to keep the peace between the school and the town. She and Wednesday don't get along because Wednesday's a trouble magnet. After her piranha stunt, Wednesday's forced to go to court-mandated therapy sessions, which she thinks is a waste of time. The only adult Wednesday likes is the deadly plant professor, Miss Thornhill. She's Wednesday's dorm mom and actually seems to get her. So Wednesday investigates the mystery, and she gets help from her newly discovered power of having psychic visions. It leads her to the statue of Edgar Allan Poe, where she solves the riddle to snap twice. Yes, like the Addams Family theme song. In the secret library, she finds the prophecy book that shows her fighting a mysterious pilgrim? Yes, it's the town's founder, Joseph Crackstone, who's lauded these days as a big hero. But Wednesday gets a vision of her ancestor, Goody Addams, and turns out Joseph Crackstone was an awful evil man who burned all the outcasts just for being different. So at his new statue dedication ceremony, Wednesday rigs it to explode, and she plays a vengeful cello solo as that bastard burns. Meanwhile, Wednesday is on the trail of the monster, but its footprints turn into human footprints. The monster is a person who transforms. Just then showing up out of nowhere is the moody artist, Xavier. She sneaks into his art studio, and oh, he's been painting the monster. But he says it's not him, he's just been having visions of it. He's disappointed Wednesday's investigating him. He thought she was coming here to ask him to the school dance. Wednesday has no interest in going to a school dance, but Thing was playing wingman and asked Tyler for her. Wednesday Addams doesn't dance, unless, of course, it's weird dancing to old school psychobilly goth music. So Wednesday lets loose with an awesome dance scene. Some local bullies pull a prank where they put red paint in the sprinklers so it looks like it's raining blood. So all in all, for Wednesday, this was a pretty great party. Now her family visits for Parents' Weekend, but there's some excitement when her father, Gomez Addams, is arrested for murder. It's an old case from when her parents were students at Nevermore. A townie boy was in love with her mother and attacked her father in a jealous rage. Her mom jumped in and stabbed this guy with a sword, but her dad wanted to take the fall to protect her. At the time, he was acquitted, but some new evidence just conveniently came out. Wednesday figures he's being framed and digs up the guy's old body, and she uncovers the whole story that kid's father had sent him to the dance to poison all the outcasts. The sheriff is kind of a dick, but he's not a bad guy. He accepts that her father is innocent. So Wednesday has a new lead, this Gates family, who turns out are direct descendants of Joseph Crackstone himself. The whole family has since died out, but someone's been living here, and just then the monster attacks, so they're definitely on the right track. Now Wednesday gets some help from her goofy Uncle Fester. He knows what this monster is. It's called a hide, as in Dr. Jekyll and. But a hide transformation is usually unlocked through hypnosis, and whoever unlocks it has full control over it. So Wednesday's looking for two people, the hide and its master. And it sure looks like the hide is Xavier, who's been having secret therapy sessions. So Wednesday realizes her therapist is secretly Laurel Gates, who faked her death and has now come back for revenge on all outcasts. And she gives all the evidence to the cops, so Xavier is arrested. Meanwhile, Tyler had set up a wonderful date with Wednesday in a dark, scary crypt. And so, to her great surprise, Wednesday actually likes this guy. She goes in for a kiss. Oh, these two start smooching. But now she has a vision that the monster is Tyler. So now he drops the nice guy act. Yes, he is the monster, and he enjoys it. And turns out his master is not the therapist, it's the nice plant teacher who is the real Laurel Gates. She unlocked his hide, not with hypnosis, but with plant serum. Wednesday tricks her into confessing in front of the principal, who is a shapeshifter, but Laurel just kills her and knocks Wednesday out. She needs Wednesday for her master plan, because Wednesday's blood, as a descendant of Goody Addams, is the last ingredient to bring Joseph Crackstone back to life. He's got new magic powers and sets about destroying Nevermore. Wednesday's in big trouble from her monster ex-boyfriend, but Thing warned all her friends, and Enid finally wolfs out. So yeah, she busts in for a werewolf monster fight. And now the prophesized moment has come as Wednesday faces off against Joseph Crackstone. In the end, Wednesday stabs him in his black heart, sending him back to hell. Unfortunately, Laurel Gates is still here, but now she's attacked by bees. Yes, it's B-boy Eugene who comes in to save the day. And as the school year comes to an end, Wednesday, despite herself, has actually made some friends. But there's more mystery still out there, like Wednesday has a new stalker, and there was a minor subplot with Bianca's mother, who's a siren cult leader and wants her daughter to join her. And Tyler survived, so the hide is still out there. And that's where Wednesday Season 1 comes to an end.
If you liked this recap, hit that subscribe button for more of the best recaps of TV and movies.